everyone. Okay, so today is August 2nd. We have made it to August. And boy, 2020 has been interesting to say the least so far. I'm interested in knowing how you all are. I'm trying to change the lights to see what I like best. Okay, that'll do. So yeah, trying to see how you guys are. Let me know who's on the call so I can say hello. I see there are 3 people who have made it so far. And I don't have a lot today to say. Let me know if you can hear me very well, if I'm echoing or if there's anything going on with my sound that's weird. It happens sometimes. Thank you for the 2 likes. I'm glad y'all are here. I'm on a little bit earlier tonight. Normally, I'm on exactly at 9, but I'm glad that y'all are here. So a couple of things that are new. We have a new stimulus package that is being approved. So we should be getting some more money. How do y'all feel about that? Hey, Michelle. Hey, Sandra. How do y'all feel about that? I really don't know. I guess because I'm still working full time, I just feel like people who need it should get the money. But if it's going to cause me next year to have an issue with my taxes or owe money, I don't want it. Hey, Andrea Pickett. Hi, John. How are you? I'm glad y'all are here. But yeah, like I was saying about that stimulus money, if it's going to cause me to have an issue, because this will now be $2,000 that we are getting, about $2,400 per person. I don't want no problems with my taxes next year. I don't want to owe anybody. So, honey, if I'm going to owe you, you can keep it. Don't loan me nothing, even though out of my own money. Don't loan me. So that's just my feeling about it. Is it better to spend now than spend later? Hey, let me tell you something. Use it to make more money. That's my suggestion. Every dollar, dime that you get, use it toward some type of endeavor where you'll make more money. And I'm not necessarily, it could be towards your side hustle, but make sure that you are doing it. I'm probably going to start doing, I do 2 now, but I found a house that I love. So I'm about to buy a house. So I'm probably going to pick up some more notary jobs just to supplement. And excuse my background. My daughter has stuff all back here. And I try to tell her this is my space. But yeah, so I'm going to start picking up more notary jobs. And of course, staying safe. How are y'all staying safe? Have y'all, there have been quite a few people that have said they're going through the process and haven't started, doing signings yet. And I want to know how y'all are doing. Have you been doing more remote? No, John. After the initial COVID stuff hit, the remote went down. It was really, really high March, good in April, pretty decent in May, and then started declining at the end of May. So I haven't gotten a lot of remote, but then I haven't done what I'm supposed to do. Let me be honest. What I tell y'all to do, I haven't done it because I've been working on so many different things. So I have not reached out to the title companies yet. I have not done my rounds and gone to the places and been super friendly and gotten the job. So I need to call around and do that this week. Thank you for putting it on my mind because I want people to know, that I am doing remote in this area. So I got to hit my famous title companies up and the people that I normally do business with. Oh, Michelle, you went back to work for the airline. How is that? Oh, so breathing in that recirculated air, honey. Tell me about that because that's the part of flying that I'm afraid of, even if I have on a mask. That recirculated air, I know there has to be some type of filtration. I know they're probably sterilizing and have that, mister thing where they disinfect everything, but that recirculated air is bothering me. So let me know how you feel about that. So you aren't getting any orders for what, Sandra? For remote or just period? Hey, a strong duo. Hi, Ravi and Sorana. I'm glad y'all are here. Can you please react to a video, please, on this stream? What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean, Ravi. Oh, gotcha. Okay, Michelle. So, Sandra, you haven't gotten any loan signings? Or are you signed up with SnapDocs? Exactly. Your name is spelled like mine. My name is spelled Sharie, and it's pronounced Cherie. So I'm gonna think that yours is spelled Sharif. But that's what I'm saying. So Sharif is saying that she's getting more than enough work through SnapDocs, and so do I. I mean, I get tired of my phone going off sometimes. So I get it. Me too. I'm doing the same, getting my mask and staying sanitized. Oh, I am almost a doggone hypochondriac about this sterilization and all of that stuff. You cough and I'm looking at you weird. You sneeze. Hey, don't sneeze around me because you might be banned from my presence. I don't know how to do that, Ravi. Hey, Nicole. Okay, so we did have an issue with one of my mentees getting on SnapDocs. And when we look, so go to Google and type in notaries, notary signing agent in your city. Then a link should come up to SnapDocs, on SnapDocs, to SnapDocs from Google. And when you open Google, okay, let me start over. Google mobile notary signing agents in your city. Scroll down the page, there should be a link to SnapDocs. Click on that link. Look through those profiles and see what page your profile falls on. Because one of my mentees, she's currently on between pages 25 and 28, I believe. And as she gets signings, she's moving closer up. I mean, I looked through it just trying to help her figure out why she wasn't getting any notifications, because we have called the NNA, we've emailed SnapDocs, we've gotten responses saying that nothing is going on their end. So what I do, I give her jobs. Like if a job comes through my phone, every time it comes through, then I am copying it and pasting it and texting her to tell her, hey, this job just came through, call them and see if you can get it. So that's sort of how we're doing it. But see where you are in that profile and call and make sure that that everything is squared away with that. And if you need for me to, I will give you some maybe I can do that for everyone. Put down some of the companies that I work for in Houston, but I don't know how prevalent they are in other places. So you might want to just get on Calendly, get on my calendar, and we can talk about it, and I can send something to you. Living below, how long have you been trying to get verified on SnapDocs? Good, Michelle. That is awesome. You should have aced it. It's easy. So even though I went through explaining those documents to y'all, you really don't have to explain the documents when you're closing. That is for an attorney. If they ask you, what is my interest rate? You simply show them where it is within the documents. If they ask you any questions, it has to be on the documents in front of you and you show them where it is. Beyond that, you don't have to worry about it. You refer them to their loan agent, their loan mortgage broker or their real estate agent. I don't know why my tongue gets tied when I get on this doggone video. Okay, Sandra. Well, I don't know. Just, are the companies, are the other companies going through SnapDocs? Because sometimes when SnapDocs sees activity, they'll boost your rank a little higher. Chandra. Awesome. Don't decline in SnapDocs. I repeat, everybody, if you can't take a job in SnapDocs, don't worry about it. Don't decline. That message that you got went to the whole city. They don't care if you decline or not. It's not showing that you're unresponsive. If you're available, click available. If you're not available, just don't say anything, because somehow that decline goes against you, but not saying anything won't. That's in my experience. So that happened to my cousin. She was declining, and then they started slowing down sending her jobs. They were like, oh, okay, she doesn't want to work. So don't decline. Okay, you got a loan mod tomorrow through SnapDocs or through something else? How are y'all getting jobs? Post that in the comments to let me know if you're using something other than SnapDocs. And if so, for everybody that's on here, let us know how else you're getting jobs. Yeah, it took me, when I got re-verified, it might have taken me about 2 weeks to do that as well. So it depends on how long how long ago you started uploading your stuff. You do get an opportunity to review the documents before the signing. Um, my recommendation to new notaries is do not take a signing if you only have 2 hours to print and get there. That's not enough time for you. You need to get the documents at least a day beforehand so that if you have questions, you can reach out to somebody. They can have time to get back with you. So last minute notifications are not good for brand new notaries. Turn those jobs down. Again, y'all, don't decline. Just don't answer them. You don't have to decline it. That notification is going out to everybody. Oh, signing track, signing order, Inspire, Mortgage Connect. Thank you, Shannon. And Shannon, do you get a lot of jobs from those sources, or just a few, or how does it work for you? Because I'm telling you, I solely use SnapDocs. I haven't looked anywhere else. So I love knowing where other people are going, and I thank you so much for putting that in here. And Sharif, how did you become a preferred notary through Central Signing Service? Just building a relationship? Yeah. So if there are just a few pages, oh, gotcha. Wonderful. So if there are only a few pages in the documents, absolutely. Like we do a lot of through our company, Elite Mobile Notary, we mainly send out tax loan documents. So for people who are behind on taxes, we work with various lenders who lend them money to catch up on taxes. And those documents are normally about 35 pages. So they're really, really easy and quick too. Caroline, you can continue doing notary signings and you can do loan signings. Um, yeah, I mean, a loan signing agent is still a notary. So, the notary signing agent just gives you the ability to do loan mortgage signing. So, yeah, you can do both. Absolutely. Oh, good, Sharif. Okay. Girl, I haven't gotten any calls yet from anybody, but shoot, that's good. That is awesome. Chase Bank. Do you have a connection at Chase Bank, Michelle? Y'all hit that like button for me if you get a chance to, because there are 25 people here, and it lets YouTube know that you like my content, and so they boost my videos. So help other people see this, because I think these are helpful to everybody. I don't use Notary Assist or Notary Gadget. I don't even know what those are. Hey, younger me, how are you? I get so excited. And my sister was making fun of me tonight because every time it's like 8:40, I'm like, oh, I gotta go. I gotta get on YouTube. I feel like I just cannot. No, Sharif, do not decline. No declining. Do not decline any jobs. Just don't. What is Notary Assist and Notary Gadget? I don't know what those are. Oh, I do have some news. Okay. So regarding Doc Verify and remote signings, um, in the comments of one of my videos, a lady was telling me that there is a trainer, a notary trainer in Texas, who's teaching her mentees how to set up their own remote notary platforms instead of using Doc Verify and instead of using Notary Cam or whatever. And this is sort of how it goes. So she listed you can go through my videos and go through the comments, because she listed what they use in order to verify their client's identity, and to upload the documents where they can sign the documents back and forth with their clients. And I believe that they do it via GoToWebinar or Zoom. And so I spoke to the Secretary of State this week and asked them, can we do that? Is that legal? Because when my cousin called in January, they only had like maybe 5 to 7 companies that they were allowing to set up platforms in the state of Texas. Well, now anybody can set up their own platform as long as you meet the criteria of being able to verify the applicant's identification, and have a platform where the transaction can be recorded. So look that up on your own. Don't take my word for it. I'm not an attorney, but I'm just letting y'all know. Once I get more information, I'm thinking I'm going to try that. Me and my cousin are talking about it, because I don't necessarily like Doc Verify. So I'm going to look deeper into that. And when I do, I'm going to tell it all. So keep looking for that. I've never had a reason to create an invoice, so I don't use Notary Assist or Notary Gadget. Oh, okay. Well, you don't even do, okay, so Sharif, do they when you decline and the offer is low, or you recommend another time, do they normally assign you or give you more money for the job? Let me know that. Oh, okay. Gotcha. And just to let you guys know, in the notarization world, we own this. The notaries, we have the power. The other companies who hire us, they pay us what we'll take. So if you take jobs for $50 for 200 documents, then you create sort of a norm for everybody else. And it sort of hurts them. It doesn't sort of, it hurts the market. So we like to keep our pricing at around $100. Normally, if it's a signing service or a middleman, then they'll offer lower rates. But like you said, don't take those jobs, if they're too low. Just skip them and they'll come back and raise the price because they need to have those jobs done for their clients. So you don't just have to take a job, another one is coming. That's what I've seen. And real estate is booming. I was telling y'all that I'm working on another endeavor right now because I want to take on 5 to 10 mentees to teach them how to invest in real estate because I truly believe that right now is the best time to start learning. My projection is that the market is going to shift. It's going to turn around between October of this year and next March of 2021. And there are going to be a lot of foreclosures. And, some of my colleagues are saying, well, the home buying market is so good that, supply will meet demand. But I think that the supply is going to be greater than the demand eventually. It won't be able to keep up as quickly as the foreclosures are happening because they have been waiting months and months and months on not foreclosing. So when it hits, it's going to hit big and people may not be able to close quick enough. So real estate investors it'll be, time to grab a lot of deals, and there will be a huge transfer of wealth in the nation. That's my projection. So I want to take on 10 people. It's going to be an expensive program because I'm mentoring one-on-one because that's what I do best. Even with my notary people, if you ask anybody that I mentor, I'm one-on-one and I don't know how to do it any other way. So let me see. Y'all have, okay. I'm trying to catch up on the comments. Oh, wow. It tracks mileage, pay, and syncs with your calendar. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay. I got it, Channing. Maybe I'll check that out. They have, if you don't set a password. I think they were having issues with the passwords for Zoom, but check out GoToWebinar and also, maybe Skype. I'm not sure. I haven't all the way looked into it, but I am about to. You better believe it. So, Michelle, go back through some of my videos, especially where I talk about remote notaries, and see whether or not you can find that thread where she's talking about how to set up your own platform. Got it, Sharif. Okay. So they call you and that's how you turn it down. I get it. It's not like snapdocs where you haven't received a phone call. I understand. Because in snapdocs, you just receive a text. So you see it and you can just not answer. But if someone's calling you on the phone, that's different. Yeah, Michelle, I mean, I can say that Houston probably is saturated. Saturated is an interesting word. Because saturated means that, we are full and can't accept anymore. So there will be an overflow. And I don't think so. I'm still seeing people getting jobs. We have a whole lot of signing agents, but not everybody is working like everybody else, Not everybody are doing this full time. Not everybody is doing this even part time. So yeah, there are a lot in numbers of people who are certified to be signing agents, but I don't necessarily know if people are actually working and doing the jobs. And then if you are not detail oriented and you get things wrong, then a lot of these companies will fire you and block you from their databases. So, and you just won't even pop up on their radar anymore. So some people have been blocked from certain jobs just from trying to go too fast, doing too much. In our company, we block some people. You get about 3 mistakes and that's it. So you have to make sure that you check the documents before you leave, that you're on time, and that you are communicating well with the company that hires you. If I could say that one of the most important things is communication. The companies don't want to be left in the dark as far as where you are in the process. Have you arrived? Are you finished with the closing? What time you're going to drop docs? You keep them in the know about all of that stuff. Caroline, I use an HP printer, but my family has Brother printers, and I have a whole video on those printers. Like I say in my video, I wish I would have gotten a Brother because it was at least $200 cheaper than my refurbished HP. I like my printer. It's super heavy. It's heavy duty, but I mean, I could have saved $200 and gotten the printer that they got. All right, Sandra. So the name of if you go to Facebook, um, my page on Facebook is Millennial Masterclass Real Estate Investment Group. So it's the Millennial Masterclass. Just type in Millennial Masterclass. My colors are like black and gold. And yeah, I'm going to be taking people on, and I'm doing that because I've been successful in real estate, and I believe in giving back. I mean, God has been good to me. Do I have to? Not at all. But I might as well do it while I'm on the journey and I'm able to look at it with you, because when I blow up and get really big, I'm not going to have time to do it. And so people always talk about, I can't find a mentor. The people who are in the game don't have time to mentor a lot of times. Don't have time to do it. They have enough business. You'll be in their way. So now, right now, before it all starts, is the best time for me to mentor and to teach people and to walk them through stuff. Because when it starts going on, people will be in my way. I'll have time to talk. So. What do you mean everyone will not have the money or be able to meet the terms? See, Hunter, the term will not have the money or be able to meet what terms? Everywhere? FedEx closes everywhere at 6? Or do they have certain locations that are closed at 6? That's crazy, because they used to have certain locations, and girl, I would be driving all over Houston trying to find those midnight locations. They used to have like maybe at least 2 or 3 midnight locations. That Nicole, I'm telling you, I've been there before though. I have. I've been there before. So it's easier to say something when you've been there before. Like I was I have my own little story. I've had a whole bunch of money and lost it all, and I'm rebuilding. That's where I am in my life. Um, but from what I've read, and I do quite a bit of reading, every successful person has had that I lost everything moment and then had to figure out how to get it again and never lost it again. And I believe that, that's just a part of the journey. And that's why I try to help other people and teach other people how not to make some of the trips and mistakes that I've made. Because in my family, I'm not the elder, but from a business standpoint, I'm the big cousin. So I don't know if you've ever heard the saying, the first Indian gets the arrow. I'm the first Indian. I ain't have anybody to ask. So it's me. And that is a hard place to be, where you're trying to figure it out. And you are the one who is, um, in the front. I couldn't ask anybody in my household, anybody in my whole family, but now my cousins have me and I have them. So it makes a big difference. It makes a big, 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 big difference. Oh, okay. So the FedEx that's close to you closes at 6. Oh, Kingwood, Humble, and Atascocita? Jeez. I thought on Westheimer, because I live in near Spring Branch. So I thought off of Westheimer, there was a midnight Westheimer, maybe Kirby. There used to be one at a Kinko's location that stayed open at least until midnight. But with all this coronavirus stuff, you just never know. Absolutely, C Hunter. Absolutely. There will be. Hey, Jacqueline. Yeah, I do believe that there will be a bunch of foreclosures and people who went into forbearances and, especially the forbearance programs where the mortgage is coming due and the lenders choose not to place the missed payments at the back end of the loan, which I swear to you, this channel was dedicated to teach people exactly what to do and exactly what to ask their lenders before they got in these situations. And I paid thousands of dollars in advertising on Facebook. And I did. I've reached a lot of people, but I don't know how effective I was in just getting the word out that you got to be careful with that. You have to ask the questions before you sign the agreement that, yes, I want to get a forbearance. Make sure that they will place those payments at the back end of the loan. And you could look at all of my old videos. So one thing about me in real estate investing and just in life is that my main goal is to help people and bless people. And sometimes in foreclosure, there are a bunch of greedy people. I'm trying to say this the right way. There are a bunch of greedy people, and all they're seeing is money and not the person, right? And I want to be one of those people who I'm giving you all of the information. I'm giving you everything that I know. And if you have to sell your house, I want to be the one to buy it, if that's in your best interest. Because some people, that's just in their best interest, so they'll lose all of their equity. And losing all of your equity just because you don't know what to do and you're being stubborn about the inevitable that's going to happen, that's just really not the thing to do. So that's what I'm trying to teach people. Yeah, that balloon payment. Oh, okay. Awesome. So you're doing a lot of, and see, Michelle, that's what I'm talking about. In good times and in bad, those loan modifications, we eat as notaries. I don't care what's going on. We're going to eat. So if there are foreclosures, we're making money. Whatever's going on, we still make money. So what's the difference between forbearance and deferment? Oh, that's kind of a long. Okay. Thank you, C. Thank you, Hunter. Because I was about to go through a whole big spiel. But it's an agreement. Deferment is when they tack it onto into the bag. Forbearance is postponement or an arrangement or rearrangement. Right. Yeah, I was about to go through a whole long spiel about it. So thank you. That was quick and easy, quick and easy definition. Absolutely. And something about the deferment too, they can defer your loan without the agreement to tack it onto the back. So you have to make sure that that is part of the agreement. Thank you. So see, Hunter, what do you do? Are you an investor as well? And is anybody else interested in investing in real estate? It's an exciting time. I mean, it's a bad time for some, it's a good time for others, but it could be a good time for everybody. And I just, that's why I'm putting myself out there to help people. People who really know me know my heart is like, yeah, she's telling the truth. She really trying to help people. So I'm gonna have to look up and see if my FedEx closes at okay, you're okay. I'm gonna have to look up and see if my FedEx closes at 6 o'clock. That's crazy. And I bet you it does. Oof, that's tough. Because a lot of people want you to drop docs the same day. And if FedEx is closing early, if you have a closing around, you know, between 5 and 7, you can't drop docs. So if you have a closing at 5, which I get off work at 4:30, my first appointment is normally at 5. I have to drop docs the next day. And hey, I guess they'll have to be okay with that. Okay, so I am going to give you guys a link to my so that you can, if you are interested in real estate, and I'm telling y'all right now, I'm only taking a few people, 5 to 10 people, and I do everything with my little cousins. So it'll be all of us that are doing it, all 3 of us. And I only want to take maybe 10 people, and then my other little cousin is going to take 10 as well. I should have put the bit.ly link. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to put the link down here for y'all. If you're interested in the investment program, again, it's the Millennial Masterclass. You don't have to be a millennial. But there are a lot of millennials who are interested and who are currently in my course. So that's why I called it that. But I take on whoever is interested and whoever is interested in paying. And I mean, if you've talked to me, you know I'm about my business. Like today, a girl contacted me out of the blue, and she had a deal on the table that she didn't know how to do. And she contacted me, and we don't have an arrangement for mentorship just yet. And both she and her husband have been laid off of their jobs. They have a savings, but due to COVID, they were just recently laid off. And I think she was working for Dr. Pepper or something. Anyway, long story short, I didn't feel comfortable taking her on as a mentee because they both lost their jobs. And I don't want to take your last little bit of savings to show you how to do real estate. So anyway, she has a deal that's possibly on the table, and she'll keep working to get deals, and I'll walk her through that deal. And then if one of those deals closes, then she'll be able to pay me. But so that's how that worked. And I know I'm not going to be able to do that for everybody, but she just caught me at a good time today where I was sitting in front of my computer, and I said, okay, what you got? Let me take a look at it. But it's time consuming, especially if I have to walk you from beginning to end. So, okay, Michelle, finally found one at IAH off JFK. Awesome. Yeah, so if anyone is interested, I just put the link down for the real estate investment thing. But yeah, I'm on Facebook quite a bit. I'm doing, if you want to be in my group, I offer, of course, a whole bunch of free information. And I'm going to start offering some information here. I have a couple of videos to upload here just to let people know how to find a good mentor, what type of mentorship programs you need. Because in any mentorship program, just to let you know, there are 2 types. You have group mentorship and one-on-one. The group mentorship will give you all of it'll give you an overview, okay? It'll give you an overview. One-on-one, they'll look at your deals with you. They'll look at your documents with you. There is a big difference. And I spent a whole lot of money trying to figure that out. I've done both. I've done both, and I have spent a heck of a lot of money. I mean, I've spent $10,000 on one mentor before because I believe in myself and I understand the value of somebody jumping you to the head of the line who's been there and done that. So yeah, I've spent a whole bunch. So I try to tell people, if you want a mentor, figure out which type of program will work best for you. If all you need is an overview and you can take it from there, which some people absolutely can. I must be a little slow bus because I need for you to say A, B, C, and D. If you don't say A, B, and C, if you skip A, B, and go to D, then that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to be all messed up. So I want somebody to look at my deals and walk me through it so that I am comfortable. I wanted somebody when I started out doing notary work, walk me through my documents. Yeah, that's cool and everything. You did the little video walking us through some general documents. It does not get real to you until you have your own set of documents in your hand and you're trying to figure out how to sign those. At least that's my experience and how I operate. It gets real to me when I have ownership and I have a responsibility to get it right. So my program is not $10,000, but it's not cheap either, because it is one-on-one. And so that is why I'm only taking so few people, because we are going to do deals. We're doing deals and we're starting to do deals now. I mean, even in Houston, just looking at the market, there are already some pretty good deals on the market right now, but they're going to get a whole lot better. Oh, okay. Plano. Yeah, between 10 and 12. So not across the nation. I'm gonna look over in my area because man, if that Kirby one, now that is the famous um FedEx location that stays open late at night. Is there a different link? Is there something wrong with the link above, Rochelle? Is it doing something weird? Oh, no wonder. I get it. Okay. Yeah, it did something weird. I see. I need to change that daggone link. Hold on. I'll just hold on one second. Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Okay, let me just do a brand new one. How about that? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to make another link. People are going to look back at this like, why is she so quiet? What is she doing? Okay. Let me make sure this one works. Okay, so yeah, here it is. I'm so that's why I love y'all. Y'all always get me together. There's a link. And I also have, it's the same link. But yeah, you can go through that link. And I gave you that link because I created a book, an ebook for you to download just to kind of get just for you to kind of get an idea of sort of what I teach. Oh, Rochelle, I'm so glad that you told me that. I gotta remove that other link. See, boy, I told y'all are my friends. I look forward to coming on here on Sundays. Is red ink okay? What do you mean red ink, Tamika? To write in red ink or to print documents in red ink? No, the mentorship is not limited to Texas. It's not limited to Texas. I know Texas best, but for what I'm teaching, I still have enough information to show you what to do and how to do it. My stamp is red. I'm not sure, Tamika, because my stamp is black. Where'd you get your stamp from? And my stamp came from the NNA, and it was already black ink. Yeah, the ink. And I'm not sure if red will show like on copies as good as the black does. That's my thought. You can check that whether or not it copies light, because you know they make copies of these loan documents. So, and that'll be a problem. Yeah. I'm going to add a link to the Facebook group. Oh, well, maybe that ain't it. God diggity dog. Let me go to the page and see if this works. And the Facebook group again is called the Millennial Masterclass. And I'm clicking on it. Bam, Control AC. And then Control AC. Okay, there it is. I am not doing a mentorship for loan signing agents in North Carolina. Okay, yours is purple. That was a choice through the NNA. Gotcha. Yeah. If it's dark purple, it'll probably show well. I'm not sure of how well red ink copies over. That would be, test it out. That's the best thing to do. So stamp a piece of paper, make a copy of it, and see how well it copies over. They have stamping ink even at Walmart for stamps. So it'll just be like in a rectangular little thing, and you could just stamp it and then go. But they do have those at Walmart. Awesome, Tamika. Yay. And so Landry, the only reason that I don't do don't do mentorship in other places is because I've never seen the docs. I don't know if they look like our docs or what the laws are. Now, this is the deal. I can walk you through the business part, and I can walk you through the docs. And then you can call the National Notary Association for any laws. That's what they do. If you ever have a question about your documents regarding the laws or what you put on certain such and such portion of the notary portion of the document, they can answer that. But the mentor answers all of the other questions. So, I mean, if you want to, call me, set up a time, if you have some docs and we look at them, I can definitely tell you whether or not I'd be able to walk you through it. It will just be a glance, but I've never seen them before, so I can't say. I've heard that the loan signing agent, when you take his course, he walks you through the California documents. And I mean, everybody wants to see their own state's documents. So I can only tell you based on Houston. So yeah, you are more than welcome to get on my calendar. There should be a link somewhere. If not, I'll put it here. I'm just putting all my little links in this video today. And just schedule an appointment with me, and we'll talk about it and go through them. Because I definitely don't mind looking through it with somebody. Not at all. Do y'all have any other questions? Have you had any issues this week? You are more than welcome. Well, if there aren't any more questions, I'm going to skedaddle. I love y'all. Y'all have a good week. Look forward to some real estate related videos coming up. I'm still going to be doing, so the whole channel is dedicated toward side hustles, which notary signing agents is one of them. It's dedicated towards side hustles, real estate, and personal finance, just to help you get everything together. How can you view the docs in your state? You know what? The NNA, contact the National Notary Association and ask them, because they have a book for each state. And I bought the book for Texas. This is it. It's probably backwards for y'all, but it's called the Loan Document Source Book. And I'm not sure if this is specifically for Texas, because I haven't looked through it. But it gives you examples of reverse mortgages, equity lines of credit, refinance docs, and all the documents that you'll probably come in contact with are here. It also has a in the back, you know, the different types of documents, what they're for. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me back it up some. Can y'all see that? Or is it backwards? But yeah, so what is, okay, Charlene, that's pretty. May I ask, what do you charge to train on basic GNW? What is a GNW, sweet? You are so welcome. Girl, I know I am ready. I really, really am. And I like this new house. I think my little baby girl is pressuring me because she likes this doggone house too. And I'm conservative. I like to have all of my ducks in a row. I don't like no funny business. Nicole, if the document itself is fraudulent and you notarize the signature, is there liability? Absolutely. Sometimes there is. If you notice, okay, so, ooh, that's a good question. If you're at a closing and you notice somebody looks uneasy, pay attention to that person and do not proceed. For real. Call it off, lose that job, whatever you got to do. If somebody looks like, well, hold on, what is this? And, you know, it's just something in your gut tells you something isn't right, stop, because everybody that touches that paper can be liable. If you were there and you notarized it and they look like they're under some type of duress, in the training, it tells you that you do have a liability to stop it if somebody looks like they are having an issue. And you ask them very clearly, are you okay with this? Do you understand what you're signing? Do you want to go through with this? And even still, if you get a feeling, go with your intuition. You might not get paid for that job, but that little $100 is not worth you having to get a whole lawsuit and all of that stuff. So follow your gut. Yeah, you might beat the rap, but you might not beat the ride. So stop it. Do not do it. And I mean, if the document is fraudulent and you have no way of knowing that the document is fraudulent, then no, there's nothing, there can't be anything on you. How would you know? All you're doing is notarizing the signature. You're not notarizing the document. You're notarizing, you're saying that I saw this person sign this document with my own eyes. That's it. And this person was in their sound mind, and they were in good health, and they did not do so under duress. That's what you're doing. General notary work. Power of attorney. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's like one doc, Charlene, right? That's just one doc. Yeah, I mean, we charge, just to give y'all an idea of what we charge. So for our mentees, the first month, if you've never been a loan signing agent before, we charge $250 for the first month to go through every single document with you, page by page in your particular packet. So you get a job, you get a packet, we go through that packet with you. You get another job that month and you want us to go through it again, we'll do it again. We'll do it as many times for as many jobs as you get until you absolutely feel comfortable. We'll stay up with you the night before, answer any questions, role play, do whatever we have to do to make sure that you go to that signing with your head up, feeling like you know what you're doing. And even if you get there and you get stumbled, we're a phone call away. And normally it's a little phony phone call because we want y'all to look professional in front of your clients. So you ain't calling nobody but me or one of my cousins saying, "Hi, Miss Johnson. This is Miss Jackson. This is Miss Jackson, and I'm at the such and such closing. I'm looking at page such and such of the signing document for Martinez, and I have a question. Can you look into this for me and let me know what goes on that line?" You see how professional you sound? You ain't talking to nobody but us, right? But it sounds like you're talking to a big old corporation because that's how you kind of need to sound. You don't need to go in there sounding like you don't know what in the heck you're doing. So first month, $250 because we spend as much time with you as you need. Every month after that, we charge $50. That $50 includes unlimited questions. If you get somewhere and don't know what you're doing and have to call us and ask us a question, we answer the phone and answer your question. If you need for us to stop what we're doing and call the NNA because you don't have time to do it and you're at a closing, we do that. And for everybody that we've mentored so far, because we do have a signing company, we pay our notaries, I think, 70 to 90 bucks, and we charge $50 a month. So for the people that we mentor so far, we've been able to give them at least one job from our stack of business that we have to send out. So it's kind of a wash. But everybody thinks, well, we've had people say, well, okay, I'm just going to do it the first month and then I'm not going to need it. And they come back because, like I say, I've been doing it since 2016 and I still run into stuff like, what in the heck is this? Especially with the remote stuff. I didn't know what to put in county. I'm only used to doing notary signings in Harris County. So if I'm doing it if the person on the other side of the camera is in Tarrant County and I'm in Harris County, which county do I put? So it's little stuff like that. And just FYI, in that county field, your county, the person who is notarizing the document, your county information goes in that spot. We are Elite Mobile Notary Services. And if you Google it, just put in Elite Mobile Notary Services. The web address is http://emobile. Let me look at it. That's it. There's the link to our company. But yeah, so Charlene, did I answer your question? So we charge on a monthly basis. If you just need one document, though, get on my calendar. We'll talk. I don't have a problem with it. If I have time to do it, I definitely will. I need a drink of water. I'm parched. Thank y'all for all the likes. I appreciate it. Yeah. That was such a great question, Nicole. I love questions like that because we're learning together. I mean, I look, I am not the notary guru, but I am, I know how to figure stuff out and find stuff out. That's what makes me powerful. Can you have a dual commission in Texas? What do you mean a dual commission? Meaning you're commissioned in 2 different states? As long as you have the certification, that's a yes. But I don't understand what you mean by dual commission. Blessed to be me. Yeah, explain to me, what do you mean by dual commission? You are so welcome, Missy Shani. Two different states. As long as you have the certifications, absolutely. I believe you can have as many certifications as you want and do it in as many states as you're certified to do it in. Just like, you know, lawyers can practice in various states as long as they pass the bar. Now, again, that is not my expertise. So call the National Notary Association and ask them that question to be sure and double check. But it only makes sense that if you have the certifications to do so, that you can notarize documents in other places. You didn't get it? It should be at the top. Rochelle, that link didn't work. Okay, let me try my investment link again. People are going to look back at this video and be like, what in the world were they doing? Okay, there's that link again. Okay, Missy Shannon, you can't do what in Florida? You can't notarize in Florida and somewhere else? You can't have a dual commission? Let me know what you cannot do. Thank y'all so much for spending time with me. No dual commission. Interesting. Well, blessed to be me. That answers that question for Florida. I'm not sure about Texas. I've never heard of that. I've never been asked that question before, but I'll know next time. Trust me. Oh, not in Texas either. Okay. Girl, hey, Carolyn, what I don't know, I'm telling you, I will find out. I have no question calling the NNA. But that does not make sense to me why you couldn't have a dual commission in another state. I'm still going to look that up. Wow. Thank y'all for looking at it. I get tongue-tied on some of these videos, and when it comes out, I'm like, Lord, I hope this makes sense. And I hope I'm not confusing y'all, because I do get tongue-tied, but I appreciate y'all as much as y'all appreciate me. And trust me, the gratitude is mutual. You have to physically be in this. Well, and see, that's interesting, Michelle, because what about remote notarizations? You don't have to be in the same state. And maybe that's been the issue all along. I'm going to have to look that up. But I do understand what you're saying. I know you have to be in the same state in order to notarize. I am, but yeah, I am. You're right. I ain't never got that question, y'all. I don't know. That's why I told you. Blessed to be me to call the NNA. You can say that I am honest when I will tell you when I do not know. All right, y'all, it's been an hour. I got to go to sleep. Oh, wait, y'all are writing something. You have to be a resident. So if you get Florida's first, then you open. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't make sense because, like I said, you saw my logic to saying, yeah, it just would make sense that you should be able to do it, especially remotely, because you can practice law as long as you pass the bar. You can have, you can be pass the bar in California and Texas and practice in both places. So That was my logic, but wow. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all's time too. Wow. It didn't, that signing service that we had, it didn't take long. I mean, it's not a big old huge process. The biggest part is finding clients who you can sign for. And that was part of my job. And that's just worrying the dickens out of people. Thank you, Gar Landry. Yay. So yeah, it's just finding clients for you to send notaries out to their jobs. That was the hardest part. But it's basically setting up a loan signing service. You know what? I'm gonna get my cousin Aisha to talk about that. She's a certified CPA and she did all of that. But from what I saw was that you have an LLC and you sign up with snapdocs and you get a client, you get some clients who need notaries, and you set it up to be the middle person to provide those notaries for those individuals. So it wasn't real hard for us. But of course, she did this, so it might have been way harder than I could tell. You know how you looking at somebody else's work and your work is rocket science and they got an easy part to you. That's probably what it is. Oh, she ain't never doing nothing. She over there working her butt off, and I'm talking noise. Okay, guys, see you all on next Sunday. I love y'all. Y'all have an awesome and productive week, and come back and tell me some amazing stories. And if you're interested in the real estate mentorship, please do not hesitate to contact me. The links are in the chat. I will go kiss that little girl. She is awesome with her big old self. She is so big. Ooh, she's big. She's 13. And she's as tall as me, but she's been tall as me since she was 10. Ain't that crazy? But y'all have a great week, and I love y'all. This is TJ with Solutions by TJ, and I am rooting for you for real. I want everybody to win. I'm telling you. I'm bringing as many people as I can with me. So if you want to come on, y'all. All right. Y'all have a good one. Bye.